Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So with more and more Tyranid leaks and datasheets being sent out in the new 9th edition boxes, we get to a unit which, for me personally, is one of the most awesome and coolest units in all of 40k, and that is the Tyranid Warriors. And I just love these guys. I always have, ever since their old 2nd edition models, all the way through their days of being instant death by strength 8 to now when in 9th edition they seem to be getting really quite a big boost. So let's take a look at their datasheet and their weapons and see what is changing for them. First up, as you can see, both the Warriors and the Prime are shown here, and their main profiles have changed quite a bit, at least for the Warriors it has. Both have had their base ballistic skill bumped up, going from a 3+ to hit to a 2+ for the Prime, and going from a 4+ to a 3+ for the Warriors, making them much more devastating with their wide array of ranged weaponry. But then in another spectacular buff to both their damage output and survivability, the basic Warriors now join the Prime in being both strength and toughness of 5. Which is going to mean in melee you are going to be hitting much harder, at ranged you are going to be hitting much better, and against all strength 4, strength 5, strength 8 and strength 9 attacks back at you, you are going to be much tankier than you were before. And let's be honest, those are some pretty great strength breakpoints to be better against. So from a profile standpoint, whilst the rest is the same, they've got their movement 6, 3 wounds, 6 on the Prime, 3 attacks, 4 on the Prime, and then their same 4-up save, 3 up on the Prime. They have got some genuinely huge boosts with those 3 incredibly key stats. And I mean, ballistic skill, strength and toughness are probably 3 of the key stats on a profile's datasheet, so getting those boosted for the Warriors is just a huge buff to them. But then on top of that, as you might expect from a 9th edition book, the weaponry that they carry into battle has also had quite a bit of a change from 8th edition. And the Tyranid Warriors have always had quite a wide range of weaponry they can take, so there is a fair bit to cover. But to start with, the Barbed Strangler has got a boost going from strength 5 to strength 6, whilst keeping its same assault d6 profile, -1 AP and 1 damage. The Death Spitter, already a favourite among many players, is now even better at the same strength 5 and 3 shots, but with now -2 AP instead of -1, so it's going to be much better at pushing through enemy armour than it was previously. The infamous Devourer has also had a really decent bump for the Warriors, going from Assault 3, no AP, 1 damage, to an unbelievably impressive Assault 5 and -1 AP. So more shots and better AP to help you grind down all of those hordes of enemies much more efficiently. And it's probably worth mentioning here that according to the rumours anyway, the Devourers are going to be different depending on what model is taking them, so don't think you're going to be getting Assault 5 Devourers on your Termagants. You almost certainly aren't, unfortunately. However, in another very welcome boost, the Spine Fists are still just a pistol weapon, but they now go from pistol 3 effectively, because they used to use your attacks characteristic, to now just a flat pistol 2, but they jump from strength 3 no AP to strength 5 -1 AP. So your Spine Fists are now essentially mini heavy bolters that you can shoot into combat, which is a huge improvement overall, despite losing that 1 extra shot in my opinion. And then finally on the ranged weapon front, the mighty Venom cannon has had a small but fairly decent change. It still keeps the same D3 shots at strength 8 -2 AP, but now it gets a flat 2 damage instead of D3 like it had before, and with it being strength 8, you will get that full 2 damage against things like Orc Buggies and the new Drukhari Covens and all that sort of thing, so this is 90% of the time just going to be a flat out buff over the previous D3 damage. On the melee front, things are also looking pretty good, with the Bone Sword now swinging at strength +2, -2 AP and a flat 2 damage, instead of strength user -2 and 1 damage. So this has gone from strength 4 in melee to strength 7 thanks to the Warriors profile boost, which looks to be a very nice way to deal with light enemy vehicles and enemy armor now. The Lash Whip will certainly be something like a fight last kind of ability, or maybe fight on death, but obviously this isn't shown in the datasheet, as these tend to give us just the base stat line and profile rules rather than any specific abilities that weapons have. But it is still there. You can still take a Bone Sword and Lash Whip combo by the looks of things. Rending Claws are now much scarier, no longer using your base strength and getting -4 AP on wound rolls of 6. Instead, these are just now a flat +1 strength and -4 AP all the time. So again, a huge boost on the strength front with your new profile, and now just always ignoring any 3-up armor save completely. And then finally, the old reliable Scything Talons are still strength user, so strength 5 instead of 4 now, and gain -1 AP instead of the AP that they previously had. I imagine they will still let you reroll in some way, either reroll ones or maybe even full rerolls if we're lucky, but in general, across all of the weapons, they have mostly had a fairly moderate boost, generally just bringing them in line with more 9th edition weapon stats. The main winner, in my opinion, is the incredible new profile that your Tyranid Warriors have, and gaining, as I've said, that extra pip in your ballistic skill and your strength and your toughness is just going to make your Tyranid Warriors so much better at shooting, so much killier in melee, and so much more durable even with their 4-up save. So it really is a huge boost to the overall usefulness of Warriors, and of course, being a Synapse troop choice, I do genuinely think that at least one squad of Warriors is going to be almost a must-have in every Tyranid list now, just for how much damage they can do, how much damage they can tank, all while they are giving out that all-important Synapse to your models as they move up the board. So there we go, yet another awesome little reveal over the upcoming Tyranid Codex, and one I am ridiculously excited about. I was personally hoping for T5, and that's about it, but the extra strength and ballistic skill is really just a superb boost to their overall stat line, and combined with their updated and improved weaponry, these guys are going to be fantastic whether you kit them out for ranged combat or for melee, and I personally cannot wait to see them on the battlefield. But what do you think of Tyranid Warriors? Is this new profile going to make them a must-have Synapse unit, or is Toughness 5 and a 4-up save still not really worth it in the world of 9th edition? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.